good morning. It's Friday, and it's time for your end-of-week update and debrief from White Hat. That would be me. I'm the White Hat guy. And boy, is this starting to get boring. Every Friday I do an update and talk about how much money we made last week. What a pain. So I'm going to do something a little bit different this week. I'm going to start off on a slightly different topic that is important to all of us. So let me share my screen with you. And let's begin and see how we did this week. We'll go to the leaderboard. I want to talk about the leaderboard actually real quickly. So Pro Trader is our trader. People have asked me, what's the difference between Pro Trader and Pro Trader Elite? The difference is the minimum you can start with on Pro Trader is $1,000. The minimum you can start with on Pro Trader Elite is $50,000. And the difference is the profit split on Pro Trader is 20% weekly. All right, you can see that right here, 20% weekly. And the profit split on Elite is 15%. So you keep an additional 5% of your earnings. So our equity curve continues to climb in the most dramatic fashion. Since we started tracking this account here, the account is up 150%. It's absolutely stunning. We're at the very top of the leaderboard. Nobody can touch Pro Trader. A lot are trying, but they just don't know what they're doing compared to this dude. Like I've said, we've got a second generation trader. His father traded a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund, and he learned everything he knows from his father. He's in his mid-50s, has a family, very introverted guy, loves trading. He trades on his own and copies his trades onto our accounts. What could be a more beautiful thing than that, right? Okay, so there we go. Up 150% for the last 3 months, 90% last month, and 15%, or this month rather, that is this month, 90%, and 15% up for the week. Let me go over to my personal account, the one that we have been tracking, and let's see what we've got there. This is really so much fun. So I have been tracking this. Let me go to my FX book because I usually have that up. I forgot to pull that up. So let's go to my FX book and then we'll compare. Okay, my FX book. We started trade. Let me see if it actually got last night. That's the 25th. Yes, it did. All right. So since I started tracking this account, which was September 8th, I am up 115.70%. That's 115.70, not 115.70. 70 is a whole number. Anything behind the decimal is a fraction. So please stop saying 0.70 or 0.98. 98 and 70 are whole numbers. It's 115.70%. That is my gain. Okay? And so far for the month, I'm up 57.31%. And the end of the month is next week. We've got 3 more days of trading. Okay, so now let's go back to my account. So on this account, since I opened it, I've earned 14,000. This is like 7 weeks. No, it's been 7 weeks now. From 12,000, let me show you that. Because I show you everything. I have no secrets. All right, we started with $12,000 on September 8th. Here is every single digit, every single deduction for performance fee, all the way down to October 25th. My balance is now, it's rounded off to $25,000, $24,914. That's such a beautiful thing. Okay, now, so let me talk a little bit for those of you uninitiated folks, what we're doing here. We have a trader, we call him Pro Trader, and he trades with us. Our broker is an A-book broker and regulated, and he trades on his computer, and all the trades that he takes on his computer are copied over using a copying software that is provided by the broker. It's copied over to our trades. So it's kind of like having, like maybe the best trader in the world working just for us. The beautiful thing about it is you don't, if you decide to join us, you don't send your money off to someone for them to manage. You have your very own broker account. This is my account right here, all right? There are no open trades. I can pause. You see that pause copy? I can toggle this on and off anytime I want. Okay, I can stop the copier from copying onto my account. I can withdraw all of this today, or I can withdraw some portion of it, whatever it is that I want to do. All right. With CTrader, which is the app, and I'm not going to go through that today, I can actually close trades. If the trader has opened active trades on my account, I can click an X and close the trade. I have full control over my account. You can trade with us or you can not trade with us. It's strictly your decision. Okay. So let's talk about how I earn money and how you can earn money and how you can actually do the exact same thing that I am doing. I have no advantage over you whatsoever, except that I started before you. And as I said, I created the ecosystem. So you can go to any broker, whether that be a Forex broker, a futures broker, a stock broker, any kind of broker, and they will pay you what is called an IB commission. IB stands for Introducing Broker Commission. So when I started, the commissions were $13 per lot traded. And the $13 broke down $7 for the floor. Okay, the trading floor. They have to get paid because the trading floor is the one who provides the data the trading data to the broker. The broker gets paid $3 because the broker is facilitating the software that allows us to trade the markets, and also the copier that allows our trader to copy the trades onto our accounts. Okay. And then there's me. I am the introducing broker. I introduced you. So I get paid $3, right? So I was having a chat with the broker the other day, and I said, look, this thing is growing pretty fast. I want everybody to prosper as much as possible. How can we make it more lucrative? And he did some calculations, and he said this. He said, it would make no difference, no measurable difference, if the commission was $13 or $20. Okay, it really would make no one would notice a thing. The fractions of the amounts would be so negligible. I said, okay, so what does that look like then? And he said, well, the trading floor gets their $7. Okay, and I get, I'm speaking for the broker gets $3, and then you would get 10. And I said, well, that's great, but I would like to spiff you an extra dollar. So why don't we make it $7 to the floor, $4 to the broker, and $9 to me? He said, that's very generous, Scott. Thank you very much. I accept. So he's getting an additional dollar per lot. So now let me take this one step further. Every company has to advertise, right? So what's the best form of advertising? Of course, word of mouth. Now, whether you like it or not, whether you intend to now or not, it doesn't matter. You're going to talk about what you're doing. You're going to talk about what you're experiencing here, right? So whether you do that today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or never, doesn't matter, all right? If you ever do, then you are going to be paid an introducing broker commission, all right, of $9. Now, if I introduced you, right, I get $9 per lot. And if you introduce Uncle Joe, what happens then? Well, he gets $3, right? So my commission is reduced by $3. Now I get $6. But when I sat down and did the numbers, here's what I came up with. If I help everybody here learn how to do what I am doing, then everybody here can add an additional $1,000 to $100,000 a month to their trading account. Or, just $1,000 or $200,000 or more to whatever you want to do with it. All right. So that's what I want to do. I want everybody here to become an IB. And it doesn't require you to do anything, right? You don't have to introduce anyone. But I'm telling you right now, one day you're going to be sitting around having a glass of wine with your buddies or a glass of beer, and you're going to be talking about stuff just like I did, like up the street. We have this restaurant me and my boys go to every Tuesday. We call ourselves the Sixth Street Fellers. We go up there and we were just chatting. As a matter of fact, this is what we do, right? I was up there the other day, and I asked them, I said, does anybody know a badass lawyer? I need to consult. And they recommended one, and boom, turns out he's the best lawyer in Florida. Okay. Knows everybody from the governor on down. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, and we've talked about investments, and, that's what you're going to be doing. As you can see, we're also making great gains. And I get contacted quite often. We just want to dispel another fear that people have. I get contacted quite often from people who say, Scott, how long can this last? Let's stop promoting it, because everything that gets too big too fast ends up collapsing. Well, again, I have to go back to, this is not a program, right? This is a copy trader. I am an IB. All I'm doing is introducing people to the broker, right? That's all I'm doing. If you're associated with me, I'm going to get a piece of that action. Okay. So you can build the same thing. And trust me, I've been in this business a long time. Over time, that grows. Over time, that becomes significant. And if you're already compounding your account, adding an additional $100, $1,000 a week, $5,000 a week, it is going to dramatically compound your account. And speaking of compounding, by now, everybody who started with us in September should have at least doubled their account. So there's nothing stopping you from withdrawing some money, right? You want to take somebody out to dinner this weekend? Take it out of your trading account. All right, don't be afraid to do that, but use some of that money. And I am going to withdraw my entire seed capital, which was $12,000. I'm pulling that all out at Christmas time when we're going to be down from the 20th, December 20th to January 6th. We're going to be down. I'm pulling that out. And I am going to recommend every single person who's listening to me right now who's trading with us that you pull out your seed capital. By Christmas, we will have at least quadrupled our first initial investment. Let's go ahead and pull it out. And I say that not out of fear, but it's a smart thing to do. And we are smart investors. We're not dipshits who are pretending like these digits on the screen are just digits on the screen. I want to make that real. And the only time it becomes real is when you pull it out, you take it out of the ATM machine, or you take it out of here, you move it over to your bank or to your Ultimo card or whatever you're using. You pull it out and you go buy groceries with it. You make a car payment with it. You go out to dinner with it. That's the only time it materializes into a tangible thing. Between, those two events happening, it's just digits on a screen. So make it real. Take out your seed capital, protect yourself, and I'm going to tell you, 2025, I am compounding like crazy. As a matter of fact, all of my IB commissions, and they are significant, are going to be rolled into my trading account. I expect to be in deep seven figures by the middle of next year, and I hope you will join me. I know you will. Well, thanks very much. Y'all have a great weekend. I hope to hear from you if you want to know more about becoming an IB. Y'all take care.